In this tutorial, you'll be learning how to create a histogram and frequency polygon using Microsoft Excel. I'm using the Microsoft Excel 2007 version. Firstly, key in all the data given on page 84 of your notes. So I've already pre-key in all the data. Right, you are supposed to key in from cell A1 all the way to cell J5 as highlighted on the screen. Key in the bin range all the way from 40 to 100 using our keyboard. Now this will be the range whereby we are going to sort all the raw data into this range. 40 means anything that's less than 40. The bin range 50 means any data that's between 41 to 50 will be sorted under this bin range of 50. Now after you have done that, the next thing that you have to do for this 2007 version is to go to the Data tab, click on Data Analysis, look for the Histogram tool, and click OK. Now this dialog box will appear. Right, in yours, there should not be any. You should get a empty dialog box, and so what you're going to do is that you're going to tell the Excel program where is the input range. Now input range, we're referring to the raw data. So make sure that your cursor is inside this box. Okay, let me zoom in to let you take a look. Make sure that your cursor is inside the input range box. Then bring your cursor and highlight all the data, the first data to the last data from 60 all the way to 47. Now if you check your input range, alright, you should be getting $A, $1 all the way to $J and $5. This means that you are using data from cell A1 all the way to cell J5. Next, make sure that your cursor is inside the next dialog box. Click and select the bin range from 40 all the way to 100. Right, do a check. Right, the bin range is from cell A8 to A14. Right, cell A8 all the way to A14. The output range tells the Excel program where to put the processed data. Alright, so you can choose a cell, starting from a cell within the same worksheet, or you can choose a new worksheet or even a new workbook. Now in our case, I would just want the output to be within the same worksheet, so I'll click on output range, click on the dialog box, alright, and I'm going to select C7. Okay, so this box will be where the processed data will be displayed from. Okay. Next, click on the chart output. Right, and click OK. Right. So this is what you get, a histogram. Now you can resize the histogram to your liking, to the size that you're comfortable with. All right. I'm going to do some formatting, alright, to make it look nicer, alright. Now you notice that the histogram has a gap in between. So the next step that I'm going to teach you is how to remove the gap between the histogram. Firstly, click on the bars, any of the bars of the histogram. Make sure that all the bars of the histogram are highlighted. Right click and look for this Format Data Series. Click on it. Under the series option, look for gap width and click the slider bar all the way to 0%. And there you have your histogram without any gap. Now notice that the histogram does not have any border, so it doesn't look very good. So how to add in the border? Select the histogram bars again, right click, go back to Format Data Series, go to the border color and highlight on solid line. Now select the color that you want, right? I will just go with black. Okay, and there you have it, a nice histogram with proper border. Now after you have completed the histogram, next I'm going to teach you how to add in the frequency polygon. Highlight the bars again, right click and go to select data. Right, I'm going to ask you to add in another data series. Can you just click on the add button over here? Under the series name, let's call it frequency polygon. Right, and the series value, highlight the frequency and press OK. Press OK again. What you get is a double histogram, which is not what we want. So what I'm going to ask you to do is that, can you right click? You see the red bar represent the frequency polygon, so I'm going to click on the red bar. Right click and go to change series chart type. Look for a line graph, because frequency polygon is actually a line graph, and I want you to highlight on this line with markers. Lines with markers. Once you have done that, click on OK, and there you have it, your histogram and your frequency polygon.